right. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Let's see if we can get that shine out of there. Well, no, it's still going to get a little bit of a glare. Well, how's everyone today? We are doing great. We're working on the camp. Slowly but surely, we're getting it. It's actually starting to take form now. Still in need of a whole lot of sheets for the concrete sheet idea, so there's that. I have plans of, I guess tomorrow I'm going to stop by a couple of thrift stores and see if I can find cheap sheets. And we got, anyway. Alright, you never answer what question? I'm not going to do this again today. I'm waiting. Let's get this out of the way. What's the question? What about the chicken plant? And why in the world does it matter to you whether I stay here and do what I'm doing or if I go back to a chicken plant? That's the whole thing there. I don't understand why you interrupt every live stream with nonsense of going back to a chicken plant and I need to go back there, or I need to do this, or I need to go here or go there. Everything, anywhere but where I'm at. And where I'm at, I'm doing good. You thought it was a fine career. Well, you go do it. Yeah, you go do it. If you think it's a fine career, you go do it. Yes, I was in charge of the whole, built the department. I think we went over this 100 times. Management started doing some changes, and it just... Little man, go to mama. Hey, Selena. Yep. Hold on a second. There he is. Put him on his line. He ain't going nowhere. He done took off again. You're not doing that again. All right. You're not interested in chicken plant work. Typical. Somebody's always telling somebody else to do something they don't want to do themselves. That's really typical. All right. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. We talking about two little ones. A dog that I promise you, I think is part Great Dane. That thing is huge. Them little Chihuahuas, they think they get everything. They can get everything. I was looking straight at it when the Sorry. I'm sorry you see that and things that way, and I'm sorry that my life choices don't approved by you. Take that back. I'm not sorry. I don't care. And you know what? I never ran two cab companies in the ground. I sold them and I made good money off of them. I did good. And I didn't just surrender or squander a plant career, as you call it. It wasn't a career.
Sam is a piece of.
Yeah, don't finish that. He knows what it is. Anyway, so Christian, good. We get some other uh, conversation going in here. This knucklehead is all bent out of shape because I didn't make the life choices he wanted me to make.
The Lord's
uh,
got plans for you, Sam.
anyway, no, I didn't. You should do research before you spout stupidity. I did not. But anyway, I'm tired of the nonsense. So bye bye. Let's see. No, I don't have any moderators in for some reason right now. And even when I do, they all let them talk. Well, all right. Anyway, Christian, how are you doing? Anybody else have any questions? I mean, legit questions, not nonsense. Like, you want to know what's for breakfast? Deviled eggs, or not deviled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and a venom. Breakfast of champions. Is that a beer? You're not having a beer for breakfast, are you? Sam, you are relentless. You know what? I'm going to end up making Christian a daggum moderator because he's always in here fast, and I know that he would love to block you every chance he got. Painting my bathroom. Awesome. I'm, I'm building our fort. It's almost like building a fort when you're a kid. You got stop doing that, little. That's my concrete. You're trying to pee on the concrete bag. And I know before anybody says it, those aren't good for you. I know. But they're a refreshing treat in the morning after after a long day and a long night. Uh, all right. Anyway, so um, let's see. How far do we get? Camp is an crazy mess. Here Here, I'll show you a little bit of it. There's Lena all the way in there. Little man's on the line. There's a room in there. I think that's where. Anyway. Oops. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to come along. Starting to look better than it did. That's for sure. And yeah, I've been going and doing a little bit of work, and making some ends meet, and doing what we can. Y'all are not a very talkative group. Would y'all rather go early be smoking, but y'all want to smoke? I'll smoke. That ought to piss Sam off some more. How you going to sit around and smoke all day? I don't. I just smoke in the morning before I get my day going. And then I smoke every other chance I get in between. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is all day. No, I don't smoke all day. I gotta start cleaning these things out in the evening before we go to bed. Golly, I don't think I smoked out of this one in a little bit. Got the Sam special going. It's a pipe he left me when it's actually clean now. You can see through it. And I'll tell you what, when we cleaned it, there ain't no telling what all was in there. That was bad. But we do thank you. It's an awesome pipe. It's due for another cleaning. But Sam, the reason why your pipe gets so clogged up is because the size of the hole in there lets the weed go through when you grind it. They make these little things. I know it's not new for most people. Most people know exactly what it is, but we'll show Sam. They're called glass screens, and they look like little jacks. Pickup jacks. Bounce the ball, pick up the jacks. But you make sure the stem of it goes into the hole of the bowl, and then you ain't got to worry about all of that stuff going into the pipe. Just try to explain how that worked for you. That was a lot of stuff in that pipe. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I got where did I put it? Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I want y'all to take a look at this. Alright. Yes, I got a neat little nifty little. Oh, check this out. Anybody know what that is? No, it's not a massager. Oh man, I left weed in it. Dadgummit. I just dumped it all over myself. Not supposed to dump it on yourself. You're supposed to smoke it. Anyway, yeah, you put your weed in there, and it electronic grinder. But what I was showing you, I got this little thing, and you can see just how good. Watch. Hold on, let me get this right. Look at that. Oops, wait a minute. Get it right. Isn't that cool? How bad? How bad? Are you kidding me? We have showers. We have everything. We are good there. Sounded like Doug pulling up for a second, but that's what's his name over there? Anyway, what'd y'all think? I love that thing. That thing is cool. It's take a close look at your bud. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. How bad does it's not out there? Don't lie. Honey, hey. I'm going dead. He's charged. See? And look, this thing, once you get everything grinded up in there, which it's going dead. But anyway, once it gets grinded up there, all you gotta do is, and it fills up your bowl. And then you still got some left. Isn't that neat? Ah, run out of places to put things. That means you got too much stuff over here. Okay. Did I set my lighter down in there? Nice, nice. Hold on. I don't know where I set it. You got an extra lighter, or is that your only one? Oh. Well, now ain't that something? Oh, there it is. I found it. Alrighty. Shoot. Guess I need to take that down or something, don't I? There we go. So, yeah, I thought that little grinder thing was a pretty cool little thing. And let's see. Then you get really high and forget the jacks is in there. And if you like me, hit the bowl on the palm of your hand. I do every time. I lose them every time. yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. I have to be careful. I broke 2 of them, and I lost 1. Yeah, but I got 1 in this pipe, and I have 1 in my bong. That's what I should have filled up, was the bong. It's in need to be cleaned. It's nasty. I haven't cleaned it in a little while. Oh, we can do a dab. No, I'm gonna smoke this bowl. That's all I'm on. I don't want no dabs. Have you ever heard of a terp pen? That has been the best thing I have seen for dabs. Absolute best thing. Uh, it's a pen that has a heating element on the end of it. All you do is pull through it a little bit, and it heats it up, and then you stick it into the dab puck. But that's definitely an evening thing because once you hit the dabs, you ain't doing much of nothing. Ain't going much nowhere either. The feedlot. Turtle operator. How you doing? I didn't realize that was you. I should have known it was you. Are you still smoking dope, Mr. Charles? It's not dope. Dope is dope. Weed is weed. Let's see. And have. You hear a you hear about an app. A dead loved one could be uploaded on app, and you talk to them daily. You think that could be a good or bad? Well, I don't know. I haven't heard of that, and I think the idea is it's a brilliant idea. Honestly, that sounds like a brilliant idea, but I don't think it's going to work right because um, for instance, if something was to happen to me and I recorded my voice and uploaded it to this app, and then you know, Selena being mourning, trying to talk to this app, and this app ain't gonna know all the things that I know. So conversations may sound like you're talking to the same person, but they should be noticeably different because you don't have common factors. Things that you've been through and stuff together. So as far as loved ones, I don't know. Maybe uploading um, the voice and everything from somebody that has been like on TV or music star. You know, Elvis, Buddy Holly, somebody famous, and downloading that and just being able to sit back and have a conversation with it. You'd never know the difference. You'd think you were talking to the person because you don't have that. The app would be very simple. It'd have to be really simple. Um, the patient is very depressed, and yeah, I could see it maybe helping like that, but like I said, they would have to know a lot. They'd have to know a lot of personal information in order to make it real enough to where it would bring like true comfort, not just a um I don't know, that's kind of like putting a band-aid on a leg that just got chopped off. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be powerful enough to, or know enough to actually have a meaningful conversation. Back into the 90s on Sunday, interview over 100 till September. Yeah, I know. We had a hot spell come through here. We got a nice little taste of what was coming. Um, I have never seen. Now, 7 years ago when we was here, we were here when the um, when the snowbirds started leaving, and they were straggling. Just one or two would leave, and then another one would leave. Sometimes you get a group of three or four. Holy crap, man! That heat wave coming. That road. I mean, they were constantly. There was. This place went from a whole lot of people to not so many real quick. Meanwhile, it's still snowing here. Honey, I think Charles thinks you're gonna run off. Charles thinks you're gonna run off from me. Charles, he thinks you're gonna run off from me for some air conditioning. you're gonna you're gonna run for the. Well, I mean, we actually she's got one of the best air conditioned things I've ever seen. It works good for her. Literally, it gets hot. She strips down to nothing but her underwear and sprays herself with this uh, sprayer thing right in front of the fan, blowing at her, and she's fine. Me, I like the heat. It didn't bother me too much at all. Going to start wearing a skirt. I don't believe I will be. And that was for a reason. I did that for a reason. I did that to because of the amount of um, ridicule. Uh, another guy that was out there at the camp was getting over it, and it was just but and I did it to understand it better, and I understood it. It's nice in the heat. I'm telling you, it's nice in the heat. It helps. It definitely helps. I don't think I'll be doing that this year though. I embrace my inner cross dress. No, thank you. No, that wasn't it. That was not the. I've been still sitting here looking at this bowl, and it's still green. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's some good news. Oh. I have a buddy that has got to be one of the best weed growers I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. that. Look at that. The size of this one. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Smoke's really good. Might bring out some fucked up mixed emotions. Yeah, I'll not mention. Yeah, leave it alone. No, no, the app was a good. That was a good discussion point. Don't backtrack. I mean, that was actually a good discussion point. Um, so they already have an app like that. Is what I'm saying. Is that what, or is that what you're saying? They already have an app like that. Because if they do, I'm mildly interested to find out how that works. But they would really have to have. I mean, I could see it working if they had a lot of, personal information and stuff. Um, you know, Information on trips and things like that. Now, I mean, if it was like AI generated or something to where you can just upload different sources, not photos and videos and but that too, but different sources like upload, like for me, upload my YouTube channel. I got uh, so much video and everything of me and about every single emotion in that, and then like uploading like access to Facebook and stuff to where it shows anniversaries and birthdays and people and things like that. Then um, then that way it had a collaboration of information to where it can kind of mimic the person, and I could see that being helpful. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. That'd be kind of, well, I was gonna say it'd be kind of scary having that much information out there, but that's stupid because it's already out there. Everything I've got is out there on YouTube. Everything I've got is out there on Facebook, and Selena, hey, tell me I don't hear that. You hear that ice cream truck? I don't know who's running that ice cream truck, but why in the world would they wait until it's cool days? The hot days, I didn't see them. Watch, it's coming. I hear it. I hear it. It's on the other side of the mountain, I think. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, it is payday for a lot of people. Maybe that's why they're coming out. Mm. Yes, they do. No memories, I'm sure. Hmm. Uh, Selena hides money and weed from you. No, no. I wish she did. Wouldn't have to worry about running out so much. But I don't worry about running out of uh, weed or anything. I'm given plenty enough uh, to smoke and to smoke with others, and when I'm hanging out with others and stuff. So literally, I roll up a bunch, and I usually have it with me when I'm going into the subs and stuff, and I have these joints. I'll break out and smoke with. Yeah, I'll smoke with people that I go and hang out with. Uh, Oh, I got work boots in there. I don't mess with them very often. Uh, let's see. It's in the present time discussion. Yeah, but how would they? How would they know? Well, yeah, that might actually help then, as long as it stayed in present day conversation. But it's not just present day conversation you'd have to worry about, though. I mean, um, you can, um, well, you know the difference between talking to somebody that you haven't talked to before and talking to your spouse or your loved one. They're different. A person you haven't talked to before, you don't, you know, you um, you don't know exactly, you know, how do I explain that? Anyway, it's just not. It doesn't seem like it would be. I guess it would work. I mean, I'd love to look at it and see. I'd love to, because that is an interesting concept. I mean, you could say it'd be given um, false false hope or false illusion, but then you could say at the same time it's given comfort. Uh, I don't know. I have to look at it because it kind of two-edged sword there. It's very interesting. Want me to ask Selena about it? Yeah, AI doesn't do anything to the T. I've noticed, but um, you can literally get paid to play with AI and just correcting it, like correcting um, basically showing AI where their mess ups are. Everybody's messed with these AI videos. Like for instance, the Baja truck, the video that I did with the Baja truck, and when it comes up on the mountain thing, it flips around and turns into the back end of the Baja truck on both the front and the back of the vehicle, and then it flips back around and comes out, and it was a mess up on there. Um, if you know, when you get into these, there's an app where you can get paid to they'll watch the video and you can pinpoint where the mess up is and explain how it's messed up, and it causes it to recalculate, and it's called training AI. Yeah, that. But unfortunately, I can't figure out how to get this stupid app to work. uh, and I can't get anything connected to it. So, but it's there. there is one. I've been looking into it. But anyway, we've been going out of town about every well, about 3 weeks in a row because I did a big job out of town, and was able to make enough to keep us good and afloat, and a bunch of supplies and stuff for a little while. And then we kind of been going every other weekend or 2 or 3 weekends. So we're managing fairly well. Camp is coming along great. Not quite fast enough. I need a lot of the sheets, and so that I've got concrete. I've got I've got one bag of concrete. The bags of concrete was only $11 up there. The concrete that I need for up here. So I'm gonna grab another bag or two, probably. I don't know. Whenever I go back to Calipatch, I don't think I'm going to. No, I think I'm going. I got to go to. Um, I got to go to the other direction. And that's all I took was one hit. That was strong. So hit or quit it. Most do in fantasy too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right on that. So let's ask Selena. Selena, can you come here for a second? Come here. I wanna talk to you about something real quick. I want to get your opinion. Pretty please? No? She's scared. She's like, you're online. I know you're online. I don't know what you're going to ask me. Supposedly there is an app. I'm not sure if it's a new app or if it's an app they're working on or whatever. But I wanted your opinion on it. I think I'm a little conflicted with it. I'm not sure I mean, it's going to kind of mess with people. At the same time, it could help people. But what would you think if you could take a voice recording, a video, or whatever of a loved one and their voice and put it into an app? And that app will trigger daily conversations with the loved one that has passed. You know, I guess help with the mourning. What would you think about an app like that? It just said everyday discussion with somebody that just passed. What's your opinion? Yeah, I smell something burning too. It's at a distance though. Uh-oh. Sounds like fire in the slabs. No opinion. Okay, she doesn't have an opinion. Charles says that's morbid. It actually exists. Oh yeah. Just y'all excuse the mess and stuff, but see, we have a double door thing going here. This area here, I'm gonna fill the fire pit in because it's not going to be needed in. This area here is where I'm going to park the bike, and then you got the other door to go out like a garage. And see, I got a nifty little trailer. But yeah, camp seems to be coming along pretty good. I got to work on this wall next because there's like nothing there. But let's see. Let's see if I can get it from the. Yeah, it's coming along. Then we got our bus. I got it pulled in there to where it's nestled in. You can't really see in it. Well, let's see. I can go through there instead of going through the other door. Oh, there's the bus. We really ain't done much with it yet. Anyway, just a quick glance at what we're doing or trying to do. GY, what are we doing? Just chilling out. Thursday. I don't have any major plans for today. It's one of those kick back and relax days. Pretty sure I'm going to be really busy tomorrow. It's one of those kick back, get high, relax, work on the camp a little bit kind of days. What state am I in? What do you mean, what state am I in? I am in yeah. Well, it's one of the lower 48. Why do you ask what state I'm in? Everybody knows what state I'm in. What state do I live in? Well, the same state that you're saying hello from is the state I live in right now. I've traveled around and moved around so many times. It's I hate when people say, "Well, where are you from?" Because it's like, well, let's see. From birth till 10, born and raised in Louisiana. So I'm from Louisiana. But can I say that? Oh, well, I lived for 15 years in Oklahoma, so can I say I'm from Oklahoma? South California. Let's see. Sacramento. My sister lived up in Sacramento a while. I went there a few times when I was a kid. I went through there when we went north and traveled the last time I was out here. But yeah, when we took off and traveled and went up to 101, we went we ended up going through there, but never stayed there. My sister did. She lived there for a while. Uh, um, Pops and Mom lived out there for a while too. But are you cripplingly dumb?
I wash my ass on the daily basis. Lena starts to tell us Lena knows how to walk.
Oh, what are you doing? Going back through all the chat? Huh? She just seen the thing about how bad this how bad the Selena stink. Y'all should quit saying stuff like that on here. That is not nice. You know she sits there and reads that. Now she gonna be all mad about that. Y'all quit talking about her. I'm gonna block you if you do. But that's what I was saying earlier. Is no, we have the ability to shower. We have the ability to clean. We always have. We did the last time we was here, and you know, yeah, there's no there's no reason to be that filthy and nasty when you there's I mean there's a canal down there, there's a canal up there at the front, there's a big foot shower, there's a um, uh, hot springs. Not to mention we have tote full of water up here, a water hose with a garden sprayer on it. We have everything to make a shower right here, much less everything that's around us. There's no reason to not have a shower. Life is morbid. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Yep. I think the I think the people that the people we lose lives through us. After we lose them, we don't ever really lose them. They live through us. Their memories. Their so anyway. So all that talk for nothing. It was just a coke-induced coke session. I have no earthly idea what that was about. Hmm. Don't you just love it when they make a comment and you just those things that make you go, hmm. It's intriguing at the same time it's confusing. I have no idea what in the world you're talking about. None whatsoever. But considering there are so many specifics in there and that are I kind of want to know the other end of that conversation there, you know? Inquiring minds want to know. Spoken Like a guy who sent his wife to work at a gangster party. Okay. I think a couple of my subscribers here are having one of the. I say I think some of my subscribers here are having one of a weird argument or something. It's confusing. Yeah, becomes they're right. Uh-oh. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I don't know. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but um, there's more entertainment in the chats. I am so confused. What in the world is going on between you guys? Oh hell! I didn't smoke too much of that. I've been learning guitar lately. Trying to. Don't sound that great yet, but got a badass electric guitar. Nice one. And a really nice acoustic. I like the acoustic. That is messed up. That is really messed up. I know who you're talking to, but that was messed up. Does your girlfriend sing? Just wanted to know when it was over? Golly. Jeez, almighty. You kissed your mama with that mouth? Golly. Uh, NJB is triggered. NJB. So you gotta be talking about the good job, buddy, but it's y'all changed it to something, huh? Is that what that is? Or is that a I ain't got my glasses, I can't really that's an NJB. Yeah. What is that? Is Domino still out there? Yes she is. I believe so. Well, that's the last time I checked. Let's see. No job, buddy. Right. The dryer vents company. Yeah. I've been doing handyman stuff. Serious. Uh, I ripped that entertainment center out of a house up north of here, and ended up just bringing the entertainment center back here. They were gonna throw it away. And, hell no! Put that on a trailer. Let's go. um, I replaced a couple of uh, um, toilets and a bunch of fans. Fans. I got the fans here too. I've got some really cool looking fans. They're all. That's too much power. I don't have enough juice to run them or anything, but I'm gonna make something out of them. And yeah, a bunch of tools. And for the last decade. When y'all are saying Randall, y'all are talking about Digger, right? Isn't yeah, that's Digger's name. It's not Timmy, it's Tommy. Cheers. I gotta stop doing it. I'm already high up. God bless. I wasn't eating biscuits and gravy. Am I baptizing people in this lives? No, I haven't been asked to. Yeah, Dog Lips called me Tam Tam because um, the Tammy, um, the the movie Tammy. Uh, anyway, it was just a running joke, but consider me a feminine man. Well, uh, I don't know why, but if I was Timmy, I would not be there. I'd probably still be here. My brother's name was Timmy. I can't even finish that bowl. Jeez almighty. Had to eat some good weeds. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Show the bike. Okay, I guess we could do that. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, I gotta put the panel back on here. I don't have to have that open anymore because the alternator's on the bike now. Anyway, it's still going. Seat's starting to crack down here too. The top already, and duct tape. But it's like the sun's beating the hell out of this bike. That's why I'm wanting to put the bike kind of in there, and then I'm gonna put the trailers, because I've got this trailer, which I've gotten since I've been here. It's a nice little trailer. I've used it quite a bit, and it's got a lot of room. And then we got the one that we came here in, is a freaking bike. That is a ouch. That is a Honda Goldwing 1500, the GL 1500. That's what that is. And it's just got all kinds of stickers and stuff. It's an 89 model. Trailer and that one. We got that trailer paid off. This was given to us the shed thing. We got this. Anyway, doesn't look like much from the outside here. The camp is. Oh, and I gotta get new seals. My front seals are going out. They're leaking. Anyway. Well, I don't know. We made it a little further, but it's smaller. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot less space. The last camp, well, it depends which one, because I had to. Are you talking about the treehouse? Sounds like tremendous twinker fun. Yeah. Don't want to still let us know. Um, you can cry in the bushes anytime soon. I don't know why I would be crying in the bushes. Uh, sounds like. It was made under. I can call it a tree house all I want to. Sorry if it offends you. Oh. Oh, okay. That one's after uh, Digger again. Like, y'all really need to cool it with the. Oh, y'all find your own area to y'all's insults towards each other. Please. It wasn't a treehouse. I've seen tree houses. I've seen the tree houses you're talking about. But yes, it was a tree house. It was made under a tree. It was made part of the tree. Same thing, only the floor is on the ground. Was the tree. You got to be a little more open-minded. Seriously. in the dirt, in the tree, under the tree, in the tree. It's the only difference. Under the tree, in the tree. Oh, this is proof that people will argue about anything. Let's not play pretend. Why? You do every day. Oh. Y'all are hilarious. Now they're gonna retract the messages. I'll start in with the chicken plant again. Oh man, don't do that. Can I play you an annoying tune? That's really annoying. Must have had my finger off of one of them. Oh, it's but anyway. Why is somebody else's choices so disgusting for you? Just because you wouldn't have done it. There's a difference between staying somewhere just because it's a good career or being happy. There's a difference. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, you're not going to be happy. Ain't no point in it. So, be happy in what you're doing. There's a lot of things I could do. I've worked welding shops, production, drove forklifts, heavy equipment. A bunch of different things. Not something I enjoy doing. What's the use in wasting your life away doing something you don't enjoy? Makes no sense. You only have one life. You know? Have to pursue what makes them happy. Oh, I think it went out of tune again. I always mess up that one. Oh. You can literally put the word gizzard on your resume. Imagine that. Worse than cop. Yeah, I wasn't even messing with it. And of course, I'm what? A week and a half, 2 weeks into it. But I can play some things. I'm not trying to play it. I ain't even got it figured out. before you have. Why don't you? I've always been curious about that. Why are you such a negative person? Why? Why are you so negative? By I am not getting involved in nothing like that. No. This one's the one I always have problems with, is that D. I can't seem to get that daggum D. I can't seem to. No, maybe it's. Where is it? Oh, it is the other. It is the third fret. What's the second? No, it is the third. I knew I was doing it right. I guess I need to get out of the way. Yeah, I'm doing exactly like that daggum diagram says, but anyway. Y'all need to